Welcome everyone, Old Bay Crafts. We're back at the table. Hope you enjoyed the intro. I was excited to get that going finally. Again, I've been continuing my collaboration with Nemo. So he's been helping me out. We're trying to really up the production of these videos as well as production of my play. All right, we have a $1,500 bankroll. What I'd like to do in this video is I would like to do the steam crab strategy, the regular one, with the 400, with the 4 and 10, 100 on each for the crab claws, building the body of the crab, the 6 and 8, and then using the hops to grab the legs of the crab, which are the 5 and 9. However, I would also like to do another kind of twist. So on the 4 and 10, you know how you're used to the $100 bets on the 4 and 10 for the meaty claws of the steamed crab. We are going to do the 4-10 flip as a twist on the steamed crab strategy. So, just for example, and I'll use chips from over here. We normally start out with a 100 on the 4 and 10, and we're still going to do that. Once it hits, and we win the 200 for 5 vig, and then you know how we normally take it down to a quarter, we're going to take it down to 35. And with the 35, we are going to have to do, and I'll show it to you here. So we'll take it down to a $35 buy bet for $1 vig. So if it hits, it will win 70. All right. And with this, just like you've seen in Chris Dice-Dejan's video, you have, that'll give you 100 for your $5 vig for your buy bet, for your $100 increased buy bet. All right. And then if it hits again, you'll win 200. But as he demonstrated in his video, you'll really win 195 because $5 of it will pay for the vig for winning 200 on the $100 bet. And this 200, or really this 195, you're going to take right back to the rack, okay? Which means you're going to be hitting the 100 twice. So the second time it's going to hit, it's going to do 200 for 5, and you're going to drop 68 from your rack. Why? Because you're going to take the 250, stack it on top, and make it a $350 bet, and the vig on a $350 buy bet is $18. Okay? So when it hits, you're going to win 700 for 18 vig. And then you're going to pull it all down, and we'll go back down to $35 bet again, and start all over with the 4-10 flip on the 4 and 10. But again, that's only after the initial 4 and 10 from the steamed crab strategy hits. And again, like Chris said in his video, and I'll put a link to it in the description, Chris mentioned that this works well when you have stuff working on the inside. And that's what we're going to be doing with the steamed crab strategy, because we do work the 6 and 8 and the 5 and 9. If you remember, for the 5 and 9, after we hop for 40, if we win on the hops, we're going to split the 80 and down to 5 and 9 will be 40 each. And then if we hit one, we'll win 56. We'll drop 4 from the rack, do the G Money special, and take it up to 100 on the 5 and 9. Or 9, 5 or 9. All right, so we don't have a lot here. We have $1,500 bankroll. We probably should be, if we're going to be doing the 410 flip, we should probably have a $2,000 bankroll. But let's see what happens. Again, I'm going to be shooting from stick left 1 using the 5-4-5-4 and the 3-2-1-3. And I'll be throwing it down the lane from the angle you see in the camera. All right, let's get started. And remember, with the steam crab strategy, we are working on the come out. So we have a lot of volatility on the table. Here's our 40 in hops. That's 5 on each of the inside numbers, including the 6 and 8 easies only, the 5 and the 9s. All right. We have everything up and running. Let's get started. Remember, we're on, so I'm just going to put that there. And these are these are buy bets, and we're going to be doing it. And the way Chris explained it is, I should have remembered it. On the East Coast, they take the VIGs up front. So in actuality, I should be putting up 10, 5 each for the $100 buy bets up front. And so we'll go ahead and do that. All right. We'll start off with the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we hit the back wall. And we have a 3-2-5. So that means we win a nickel on the 3-2 hop. That's going to win 75, 80 and down. Let's go ahead and punch that number in. And looks like it went in okay. We're going to grab nickels for this quarter. And we're going to place the 5 and 9 for 40 each. So we have the legs of the crab, the body of the crab, which works progressively, and then we're trying to snap off and break off the claws. All right, here we go. 3-2-1-3. Dice out. And you didn't see it because it went underneath the camera. However, it's going to be a 3 or a 4-3-7, so it's going to be a PSO. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. Not every strategy wins. We're going to do our best. All right, let's bring this back. And we're going to lose this. We're going to repay for it. There's the 100. And there's the $5 VIG up front on the East Coast. We're all paid for on the box numbers. Let's bring our hops back up. 40. That's a nickel each on the inside. All right. We'll continue with the 3-2-1-3. I don't know why I can't say that. I haven't even been drinking. Dice out. And we have a 6-3-9. All right, 9's going to be the point. We're going to win 5 on the 6-3 hop. That's going to win 80 and down, 75. We'll do the quarter and nickels this time, so then we can go right to the 40 on the 5 and 9. right, same set. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 5, 1, 6 easy. 6 easy. All right. So the 6 is going to win 35. We're going to drop $1. And we're going to split it between the 6 and 8 and take the 6 and 8 both up to $48 bets. Here we go. All right, back to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And right back on that 6, 1, 7. All right, all is not lost, kids. We will try again. Puck comes off. We have to dig in. This is really our last chance. There's our 4 and 10. There's our 6 and 8. Here's our 40 and hops. And here's our $5 vig on each of the buy bets on the 4 and 10. And we're working on the come out. Last chance. So unfortunately we haven't even gotten to where we can do a 4-10 flip twist. So we have to shoot better. All right, we're gonna stick with the 3, 2, 1, 3. It's been working for us. Oh, let's get that, we can get that 7. Let's get that 6, 1 in. All right, dice out. And we have a 4, 1, 5. That means we're gonna win on the $5 on the 4, 1 hop. That's gonna win 75. We're gonna pay it out in nickels again. Take the 5 and 9 to 40 each. Let's get the 4, 1 in there. And like I said, we're going to stick with the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. We have a hard 6. All right, it's going to win 35. Again, we're going to drop $1. Then we're going to split it 18, 18 on the 6 and 8 to take both the 6 and 8 up to $48 bets. Same set. Dice out. And we have a hard 10. Great. Awesome. Hard 10. Let's get that in. All right, that's going to win 200 for 5. Remember, we're going to rack the first set. Or I'm sorry, this is the steamed crab part of it. We're going to rack the 3 blacks, but instead of taking it down to a quarter, we're going to take it down to 35. And we need to pay $1 vig on that up front for a $35 buy bet. Now on the 10, we can now start the 4-10 flip process. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 1, 4, 5, hit the point. Beautiful. All right, so we have 40 on the 5. It's going to win 56. We're now going to drop 4 from our rack. And we're going to do the G Money special and take the 5 to 100. Puck's going to come off. Since we already have a 5 and 9 established, we're not going to do the hops. All right, so we got that in. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 4, 2, easy 6. So 6 will be the point. And remember, we're working. So that's going to win 56. We're now going to take them both up to 60 each. And bring 32 back to the rack. And we got the number in? Yes. So 6 is the new point. Same set. Dice out. 6, 1, 7. All right, we're not shooting too well. But I think we gave ourselves enough for one more shot. Puck comes off. Buy bets on the 4 and 10 for $5 bigs each. Up front, East Coast. 30 on the 6 and 8. $40 on the hops. And here we go. We'll go back to the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 5, 3, easy 8. So we're going to win on the 5, 3 hop. Take the 5 and 9 up to 40 each. Eight's going to be the point. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce. No help. We're going to switch it over to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5. It's going to win 56. We're going to drop 4. Take the 5 up to 100. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we hit the alligator part of the wall, or the bottom part of the alligator wall. But it's going to be a 6-2, 8 easy. I think I knocked the camera a little. See if that's still in the shot. Yeah, let me bring the, is that better on the dice shot? There we go, we're good. All right, we hit the point. So we're going to win 35. We're going to drop $1. And we're going to split the 18 between 6 and 8 and take it up to $48 bets on the 6 and 8. Puck comes off. Remember, we're working on the come out. Whoops. We got Old Bay here. Sorry, Old Bay. We hooked you. We must have been thinking about some steamed crabs later. All right, let's do 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we have a 3-1 easy 4. All right. Point's going to be 4. We were working. Going to win 200 for 5. We're still in the steamed crab strategy portion of that, so we're going to take it down to a $25 buy bet for $1 up front, East Coast style. Then rack the blacks, which just gave us another chance if this one doesn't work out, but let's be hopeful, people. Oops, I didn't put the 8 in. Sorry. I think it was a 6-2. So we hit the point. There we go. And new point is a 4. There we go. All right. I'm going to go with the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we're right back on that 4. And I meant to put this as a $35 bet because I'm flipping this over to the 410 flip. So let's go ahead and we'll do it now, but so we're going to win 50 for 1. Let's get some nickels. And we're now going to take this to a $35 bet. And we'll pay our $1 vig up front, East Coast style. We're on working. So we hit the buckshot. And we don't have to do the hops again because we already have a 5 and 9 established. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3. And now we're on the 4. We're on the 410 flip mode from the steamed crab strategy. Dice out. All right, we have a 1, 4, 5, which is great because not only is 5 the point, but we had done the G Money special. So we're going to win 140. And remember, we're going to reduce this back down to a $40 bet and rack 2 blacks. And just want to make sure we got the 5 in there, and we did. Okay. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And it's a 3, it's a 4-3. It is very hard to get through this when you're throwing 7s. That throw was definitely way too low. Way too low. But if you look at the rack, we definitely gave ourselves another chance, and that's all we can ask for when you're at the casino. Well, if anything, it gives us a chance to do the hop bets again. All right, puck comes off, but we're still working on the come out. Here's our 4-10 buy bets. East Coast, Vigs up front. Need to get some change. Grab the 6 and 8. 30 each. Grab some more change. $40 hop bet. Hop in the insides for 5 each. And we're looking for a point. We're now set up for the steam crab strategy. Did we get that 4-3 in? We did. Okay. We're going to do the 5-4, 5-4. And this time we're going to have a little bit of arc in it. Okay. Dice out. There we go. We got a hard 8 square pair. It'll take you anywhere, according to some people. All right, unfortunately, a hard 8 and hard 6 are the only ones that kind of screw you because you don't win on the hops, and it doesn't win you much out here. Only wins 35. So we won't have a 5 and 9 because we really want to use this to build up the body of the 6 and 8. So again, we're going to drop $1 for 36. We're now going to take the 6 and 8 up to $48 bets. And we're ready to go. Let's get it punched in. So 8's our new point. And we're going to stick with the 5-4, 5-4. Dice out. And we have a 5-6 yo. No help there. Let me move this camera in just a little bit. Make sure that shows up on the camera. Now let me bring it down a little bit. Let me see how that looks real quick. All right, that looks good. Get it punched in. Doesn't help us at all. Let's go over to the 3-2, 1-3. Dice out. And we have back-to-back yos. All right, that's no help. Let's do the 3-2, 1-3 again. Dice out. And we have a 2-3-5. Unfortunately, we don't have anything on it because we didn't win the hops. But we know we hit it now. So what I'm going to do is get some change. I'm going to go ahead and grab them for 40 each. And let's get that 5 in there. 2, 3, we got it. Same set. Dice out. And that's a no roll dice off table. It actually went behind the alligator wall. Unfortunately, we can't count that. No roll, we'll do it again. 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 5, 6 yo again. That's 3 11s in 4 rolls. And that's no help. Now, you can play the field if you want. You can even play the horn. Hell, you can do any kind of prop that you want. But I didn't design this to play those. All right, we're going to go over the 5, 4, 5, 4. And we have a 5, 4, 9. So I'm glad we, I keep moving the camera, I apologize. That dice cam's going all over the place. All right, looks like it's gonna be good where it is. All right, we're gonna win 56. You know, and one of the gaps in the system I'm aware of is you really gotta hit things more than once to make money because we're doing things with it, like the G Money special. So we're dropping 4. And now we're going to take the 9 up to 100. I am so sorry. I keep moving this camera. All right, looks like we're still good. All right, let's go with the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 4, 2, easy 6. Yeah, we didn't get the 5, 9 in there. Hold on. That was a 4, 5, 9. 4, 2, 6. Okay, we have 48 on the 6. It's going to win 56. We're now going to take the 6 and 8 up to 60, and we're going to rack 32. And I'll make sure I'm careful when I drag the dice. All right, let's go with a 5, 4, 5, 4. We're trying to do the hit the 4s and 10s. We got a 5, 1 or a 1, 5 easy 6. All right, we have 60 on it. We're going to win 75 for 5. And we're now going to take them to 90 and rack a quarter. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 1, 4, 5. All right, we have 40 on the 5. It's going to win 56. Going to drop 4 and do the G Money special. So now we have 100 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. And we have 90 on the 6 and 8. So this is primed. Go to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. Of course, it's a no roll. Dice went off table. Let's stick with the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 5, 3, 8. Hit the point. All right, puck's going to come off. We have 90 on it. It's going to win 105. And we're going to take it down to a $30 bet. And we're going to bring 225 back to the rack. We still have a 5 and 9, so we are not going to do the hops, but we are working on the come out. So let's continue with the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And there's that yo again. Come out yo. Doesn't help us. Three, 2, 1, 3. Sorry, that was the keyboard. Pardon me one sec. All right, ready to go. Let's reset. Dice out. On my channel, you're guaranteed to have something fall down, fall off, knock it with my arm, hit a camera. And those are things that I'm working through. All right, we have a 4, 2, 6. 6 is going to be the new point. We're going to win 35. Drop $1. Take the 6 and 8 up to $48 each. Now, you can do a number of things here. We know that we're all not really working with gigantic bankrolls, so if you're not getting any hits here, then I say let's pull them down. Because let's get some, we're not getting anything in here. So it's okay. You can do that. You know, pulling down $400 is never going to be argued with by myself. We're going to keep these at 48 each. We're going to redo the hop again as if it was a come out. I don't know what I'm doing here. I do not need that. What I need is this quarter. We're going to hop the insides for a nickel each. And we're going to go ahead and go to the 410 flip on the claws for 35 each. And that's going to be $1 vig a piece, up front, East Coast style. Believe me, sometimes you're going to feel better that you regressed. All right, let's go with the 5-4-5-4. And that's the beauty of any strategy. Regression. Dice out. And we have a 4-2-6. Hit the point. I believe that might have been a buckshot. Yep. All right. So it was a 4-2. So we're going to win 5 on the 4-2 hop. That's going to be 75, 80 and down. We're also going to win 56 on the 6 and 8. So we're going to go ahead, get some change here. Grab the 5 and 9 for 40 each. Take the 6 and 8 to 60 each. Bring back 32 to the rack. And we're all set. Let's go with the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we have a hard 4. Beautiful. Hard 4. I'm going to come over to the other side for a second. We're going to use these little lammers, just the flip side of them. Don't worry about the number on them. All right, so that's going to be the first hit on the 410 flip. So 35. It's going to win 70 for $1. And we're now going to take this to 100 as a buy bet, $5 vig, and that's our first hit on the 4. All right, let's go to the 3-2-1-3. Dice out. And we have a 1-5 easy 6. So we hit the point again. It's going to win 75 for 5. And I'm going to keep them at 60. And then we're just going to rack the 75. We already have our 5s and 9s, so there's no need to do a hop. We're going to do the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And there's a 4-5-9. 9's going to be the point. And we were working, so that's going to win 56. We're going to do the G Money special, drop 4, and take the 9 to 100. That's not 100, that's a quarter. That's 100. And let's just make sure we got the 4, not 4-5-9 in there. Alright, something went wrong here. We had a 156. Did we have a 426 before that? No, 4 was the point. Oh, geez. 4 was the point. Sorry about that, guys. 4 was the new point on the hard 4. Then we hit a 156, and then we hit a 459. Sorry about that. 4 is the point, not 9. Okay, we're still good. Sorry about that. All right, we're gonna do 5454. Dice out. And that was not a good throw for me, but it does end up being a 459. Which is great because we had 100 on that leg. That crab leg was meaty. And this is the beauty thing about the G Money Special. We're going to win 140. We're going to take it back down to 40. Rack 2 blacks. Love that. Love that. I'm a 5-9 kind of guy. I love hitting 5s and 9s. All right, we're going to stick with the 5454. Dice out. And that dice almost tried to go off the table. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. That's going to be no help. And we're going to go to the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a hard 6. All right, we have 60 on the 6. It's going to win 75 for 5. We're now going to take the 6 and 8 up to 90 each. Rack the quarter. Make sure we got the 6 in. And we did. We're going to stick with the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And right back on that 6. 1, 5. All right, we have 90 on that. It's going to win 105. And again, we're going to take it down. Back to 30. And we're going to rack 225. All right, we're going to go back to the 5454. Dice out. And we have a 3-1 easy 4. All right. Very cool. Hit the dice cam again. Let's see if the dice are still in view. Yeah, they are. All right, we have 100 on it. Because we're doing the 4, we've transitioned over to the 410 flip. I'm going to come to the other side because that's the second hit on the 410 flip and it's the point. So I'm going to bring the puck down. Let's come back to the other side and pay it. It's going to win 2 for 5. We're going to rack the 200 and we marked it with 2 markers. Because remember, the 410 flip is hitting the 4 or 10 each with 4 hits. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1, 3. This is the come out roll. We don't need the 5 and 9 hops on the inside. We don't need that. Dice out. And that's, as you can hear, dice off table at Old Bay's house. Old Bay needs to seriously consider carpeting in the basement. All right, let's stick with the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 3, 6, 9. All right, 9's going to be the point. We also have $40 on the 9. It's going to win 56. We have $4 left here. We're going to do the G Money special and take the 9 up to 100. And that is 100 this time. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to stick with the 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 4, 3, 7. All right, we have 40 rolls. I'd like to try to get in 50 rolls. We didn't really get to the 410 flip. Let's give it one more try. There's our hops. We need to take this down. We also need to pay for the VIGs up front on the East Coast. Here's our $10 or 5 VIG each. And I keep destroying, I swear I'm going to get this right with the damn dice cam. All right, here we go. Last shooter. Start with the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And that's the kind of toss we wanted. 5, 3, 8. We're going to win 5 on the 5, 3 hop. It's going to win 75, 80 and down. Take the 5 and 9 to 40 each. Make sure we mark the new point, which we did. And we're going to go right back to that 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 1, 4, 5. We have 40 on it. It's going to win 56. You all know what's next. Going to drop 4. Do the G Money special. And I want to take this opportunity to thank not only G Money for coming up with that badass craps move, take it to 100, but also want to thank Chris Dice DJ for having me on his show for the first match of his March Madness. I used the steam crab strategy in my battle against Tim Horton, and it worked out very well, which is odd because Chris doesn't normally hit 4s and 10s, and he was able to hit some 4s, 5s, 9s, and 10. He went on a 26 roller, which was amazing. All right, so thank you, Chris, and I'll put a link down to that first battle in the description as well. Dice out. And that's a 1, 4, 5. Right back on that 5. We had 100 on it. That's why I love this move. It's going to win 140. We're going to take it back down to a $40 bet, and we're going to rack 2. Man, I love that. All right, 3, 2, 1, 3. Dice out. And we have a 3, 6, 9. All right, that has 40 on it. It's going to win 56. Again, just like you know it, the G Money Special. Drop 4. Take it to 100. Go back to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. We hit the wall, but it's going to be a heart 10. All right, we have 100 on it. Right now it's in steam crab strategy mode. So that's 200 for 5. We're going to rack the 3. Get some change here. And now we're going to change it over to the 410 flip. There's our 35 for our dollar vig. We'll stay with the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And what do you think kind of roll is that, folks? What do you think that is? Does it sound like what I think it sounds like? Yeah, that sounded like a no roll. Dice off table. Let's fix the rack here. I'm going to go back to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And you're not going to believe it, but you're going to believe it. It was a no roll, dice off table, bounced over the rail. All right. Back to the 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. And we have a 6, 4, 10. All right. So that's number 1. I'll put it right there for the 410 flip. It's going to win 70 for a dollar vig. We're now going to take the buy bet up to 100, pay our $5 vig, and I think I paid myself too many nickels because we shouldn't have anything left of the 105. Okay, All right, so that's number 1 on the 10. Did we get that in? Nope. All right. Let's do the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And we have a 4-1-5. It's going to win 56. We're just going to put $1 back in the rack because we're going to take this up to 100. All right, again, we have the 4, 5, 9, 10 at 100 apiece. We'll do the 5-4-5-4. Dice out. And that was a good roll. It felt good, but sometimes you can't explain why. 2, 5, 7. 7 out. All right, we did end with an SRR of 8, which is good, which means we should have made money. But you can see we left 460 on the table. And what I was going to do, just like before, if we weren't hitting on the outside numbers, I was going to take this 400 back and just go back to a base. But it didn't happen. All right, let's see where we ended up. I have a feeling this might be a losing session. All right, let's get this over here. Puck is officially off. All right. $1,500, that was our initial buy-in, so we actually made profit. Not what I have liked, but all right, again, 1,500 was profit. We have 161. I'm sorry, 1,500 was the bankroll. We have 161 in profit. Profit is profit. I don't care who you are, what day you are. That means next time we're going to the casino, we're going to be starting with 1,661 instead of 1,500. But again, we were playing the steam crab strategy, normal, and we were taking the 4 and 10. When we broke off the claw, we were turning the 4 and 10 into the new 4-10 flip. It didn't work out too well with it. We kept making enough to do additional shooters, which is all you can ask for at a casino when you're at the gambling table. Everybody usually gets a bankroll that starts off with enough for 10 shooters. This is not that kind of strategy. You know, with a $1,500 bankroll, you really have about 4 shots at this if you're not making money. If you're making money, you can build more, which is kind of what we did, but we kept building one more and one more and one more. I think we went 5 shooters. I really only wanted to go 3 shooters. And then when we did the 4 and 10 flip, we were able to get to the second hit on the 4 and 10 flip, which if we were doing the 4 and 10 flip by itself strategy, we would have gotten to the 3rd point and gotten this up to 350. But we were playing the steam crab strategy, changing over to the 4-10 twist. So that's what we played. We still made profit. You can't argue with that. And guys, thank you so much. It's only you, the subscribers, that make me go the extra mile with these videos. And I've been upping my production slowly. It started with the dining room table. It then went to a small build of a regular Walmart craps layout. I was able to upgrade to a brand new layout, a 10-foot table, extended the walls, added cameras thanks to my collaboration with Hyperpress Nemo, and then I've added a 50-inch monitor to the wall, but I'm waiting on some cables before I can hook it up to do some lives so I can read chats because I have terrible eyesight. But thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my intro. Get ready for my outro. This is the first time I'm putting them onto a video. I'm really trying to up the production of everything, guys, and it's only because I love doing this for you. So please hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell, and when you're at your tables, season your play. Good night.